Next to her is Sharlene. She's the editor-in-chief of Trekaroo.com, which is probably the biggest family travel blog that is an independent travel blog. And so she'll be talking about family travel apps to help your kids have a good time while you travel.
I'll start by asking you, how many of you have kids or grandkids? I hope some of you do. And how many of you guys like them better when they're not whining at you? I definitely like my kids a lot better when they're not whining. So in an effort to keep my kids not whining when we're traveling, I embrace technology. Not necessarily when we arrive at our destination, but in the travel process, like a road trip or on the plane. I'm in survival mode. I have twins, they're 7, and whatever I can possibly do to keep them happy, I'll do it. So I have a couple apps that are educational, sort of travel related, some of them that are just fun for on the road. I'll start with this one, State Bingo Road Trip US. It is $2.99, which is a pretty good value, I think. Entertaining kids for $2.99 is pretty cheap. And this one's trivia based. So there's 2 different games. The first one, State Bingo, is a bingo game, but it's trivia based. So there's questions that will pop up about geography, states and capitals, map navigation, and just like fun facts like the state bird of Illinois, different things like that. And it's multiple choice. And if the kids get it right, then they get a little X in their bingo card. And when they get 5 in a row, they win. And the nice thing about it is each time they win a bingo, they also win a statehood. So it starts with Delaware, which is our first state, and moves through till they get to 50, which is Hawaii. So they're also, you're sneaking in a little bit more education, teaching them the order that the states enter into the Union, so that's fun too. And then the other game is the road trip game. There's basically a big map of the United States, and they pick where they want to start and where they want to head. They have this little car named Pep, and they move the car across the states by answering, again, trivia questions. So it's fun for them because it's a game, but then at the same time, you're sneaking in some learning, which is important. And I'm not the only one that really likes this app. Washington Post named it one of the best apps for kids on a road trip, and National Geographic named it one of the top iPad apps to teach kids geography. Oh, the other nice thing about this app is there's 3 levels of play, easy, medium, and hard. So if you're a big geography nerd like me, you can play the hard level, and it's just as fun for adults as it is for kids. Okay, the next one is called Barefoot World Atlas. And when I tell you the price, you might go, it's $4.99. I know, it's a lot for an app, but it's more than an app. I think it's more like a computer program. It does take up a lot of space on your iPad, but it offers a lot for $4.99, and that's about the same price as, like your venti iced mocha at Starbucks, so it's really not that bad. The cool thing about this app is you can see there's a globe, and you can see all the little images on there where you can zoom in and click on the different images, and it will tell you about these images. It could be anything from an orangutan in Borneo to Fiji, the country. And it has all the countries, and when you click on the country, it will tell you some fun facts about the country. It'll tell you the state capital. The other cool thing is that they have the current weather and time, and so again, if you're a geek like me, you can go, ooh, I wonder what the weather's like in South Africa right now, and you can look at it, so that's kind of fun. Oh, and the other nice thing is that if your kids can't read yet, or they're just learning to read, they can click on the little speaker button and it'll read it for them, so you don't have to necessarily be there holding their hand, reading everything the whole time. And again, this is nice because it gets kids excited about geography and travel, and maybe if you're going on a trip to Europe, you can have them explore Europe before they go, or on the way in the plane. Okay, the next one is called Travel Bingo. It's free, which is great, and it's sort of like Bingo meets I Spy. We all have played I Spy out the car window. Well, this one gives them a little bit of guidance. So it tells them different things to look for, and as they find them, they mark them off, and again, if they get the bingo, they win. It's kind of cool because if you have more than one kid, they can each have their iPod out and play against each other. The initial package is free, but again, with most things, it's really not free. You want something, you have to pay a little bit more. You can get an expansion pack for $2.99, which is tailored to different areas, like big cities, interstate travel, country roads. So if you don't want to play a bingo card that's asking them to find, like a skyscraper if you're out in the middle of Kansas, so you can kind of tailor that, which is nice. Okay, this next one, I admit, I'm a little bit addicted to. It's called the Oregon Trail American Settler, and you basically, does anybody, I don't know, kids of the 80s might remember the game Oregon Trail? Yeah, you've died of dysentery? Yeah. So that's basically, this is like the new generation of Oregon Trail. So you sort of build your own town with this game. It's free too, which is nice. And you can see, like, you have to feed your pigs. At first you start out with nothing. Then you buy your pigs, you buy your houses, you have to feed your crops, and next thing you know, you've spent 2 hours of your life keeping up this imaginary town instead of working on your presentation. So, that may have happened. So, the only thing you have to kind of watch is there are ways to spend money on this game. Like if you don't want to wait 2 hours for your crops to grow, you can, pay 99 cents and get more money. So don't give your kids the password to your iTunes account or else they're gonna use it. And this one is available on Apple and Android, which is nice. A lot of these are only available on Apple, but this one is on both. Okay, and the last one that I'm talking about is called Mad Libs. I'm pretty sure you all are very familiar with Mad Libs, except for this one you can play on your tablet, so you don't have to carry extra stuff with you while you're traveling, which is really nice. And it is educational because kids are learning about things like nouns, pronouns, adjectives, so you can still use that educational spin on it. And there are 21 Mad Libs in the free version. And again, they always are encouraging you to spending more money, so you can pick up several different versions for a little bit more. I think they're each $2. But this is an easy one to do on, basically anywhere. If you're on an airplane, if you're in a car, if you're at a restaurant, you want to keep the kids occupied for a short period of time. So